Yo, what's up, Poobie Doodle Law fans? So, I got bored. I got bored of school, so I am ranking the 100 songs on the Hot 100 right now because those monthly best mainstream videos. I don't actually talk about the songs at all. I just post little clips of the ones that I think are decent. So now you get to hear my opinions on 100 songs. Let's get into it. And no, I did not re-listen to them before making this video because that would take a lot of time. And also I did not listen. Okay, now I'll get to that part later. Let's start at the bottom. We have Lil Mabu and Mathematical Disrespect. This has some of the worst bars I have ever heard. Cali Area Codes. This song sounds like nothing to me. I don't get it at all. Number Okay, the next one, I'm Good Blue. This is just garbage. It is a lazy ripoff of a decent song, and the lyrics are horrible, and the singing is also disgusting. Next, we have Baby Don't Hurt Me. It's the same things, except the singing is slightly better, except now it's drowned in autotune. Slut Me Out from NLE Chom. This song just sucks. I don't think I need to talk about it more. You Proof. It is country mixed with trap. That is never a good thing. Under the influence, this one was from like September, so I don't remember at all. I just remember the production was horrendous. Thinking About Me, it was Morgan Wallen. What was it? It was like, yo, I know you got a new boyfriend and stuff, but I bet that you're still thinking about me. It was stupid. PRC, the trumpets on this one sounded terrible. Cowgirls, this one just sounded ew. Eyes Closed from Ed Sheeran. This has to be his most boring single yet. I know a lot of people don't like his stuff for being boring, but this one just takes the cake. Search and Rescue. I don't hate this one as much as other people. I think Drake sounds kind of cool, but yeah, this song still is super weak. Need a Favor by Jelly Roll. It was something about needing a favor from Jesus or something to get over his addictions. I don't remember. And then Portland Notions. It was just a boring reggaeton beat. I think. Actually, I have no idea. I don't remember it at all. What it is, I like Doechii. I do not like Kodak Black, and he just ruined Doechii's song. That's pretty disappointing. Waffle House is weak. Daylight is like if you had Hosier at home. Players is mildly irritating, and then these next three are all from Morgan Wallen. They're just, how he put out a 36 track album. Yeah, they're pretty. A lot of the tracks on that were really lazy. They were mostly filler. These three all fit that definition. And then these next ones, they're all Spanish ones. They they are speaking Spanish, so I can't understand what they say. And I also have absolutely no memory of any of these because, like, well, the first one is that I can't tell them apart because they're in Spanish. And then, yeah, Dancing in the Country from half of Florida Georgia Line. It was not the best. Princess Diana, Nikki Carey's Ice Spice was not good. It was not one of my favorites off of the EP, and it was already a pretty bad EP. Thank God, I don't remember anything about it, but the two artists are Kane Brown and Caitlin Brown. I think that's pretty interesting. It Matters to Her is not a very strong cut from Scotty McCreery. Uh, he's still a nice singer. He sings about nice things, except like instrumentally, it's really forgettable. Flowers by Miley Cyrus is way too slow, and it's pretty underwhelming. I'm still not a fan of it. Fight the Feeling by Rod Wave. This is very clunky for a Rod Wave beat. It feels messy. A Memory Lane by Old Dominion. I don't know actually. It sounds pretty nice, but it's a little forgettable. I don't know. Last Night by Morgan Wallen is just like, it's nothing special at all. Morgan Wallen tries to do like the bare minimum and somehow it goes number one. I don't know how that works. Favorite song? Uh, the emotions just did not get through. I wanted to like it, but I couldn't. Yeah, this is why I probably should have re-listened to the songs before making this video, but it is 1 a.m. I don't care. Rosalia Raw, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but they sounded decent together, but I'm pretty sure it was just another reggaeton beat. One Thing at a Time by Morgan Wallen. It was not as lazy as his other songs, but it's still a bit weak. Bury Me in Georgia. This is one I really want to talk about. I remember being very surprised seeing a song that sounds like this on the Hot 100, but I cannot remember at all what it sounds like or why it did not end up best mainstream songs of the month. And then after that, we have all of these ones that I have not listened to either because they they were they hit the charts in June and like I only listened to the mainstream songs at the end of the month, or because they already charted a long time ago, so I had no need to listen to them for my mainstream series because those only show the new debuts, and I don't know why Die For You is in the middle of this. I will move that one right now. It goes like here. Like, I really do not think this is one of the Weeknd stronger songs. It is way too melodramatic and just didn't sound pretty miserable. But Ariana spices things up a little bit even if she sounds worse, so. And then here we go. After this, I put all the ones I don't remember, I never listened to in the middle. Now we get to the good ones. Shake Something by Debate. If this was by anybody else, I probably would have just said garbage, but nope, I love the baby. Religiously, I just really like giving Bailey Zimmerman that pass because I think he has potential, and this one is one of his weaker ones, but it's decent enough. The baby again, but in Spanish. This one is a half decent reggaeton beat. Same goes for probably not the same for Karol G and Shakira. They probably have something going for that song, but I don't remember much. I just remember it was decent. Justin Moore and Priscilla Block, they have good chemistry, and it was a fine country song. Karma, I have not listened to the Ice Spice remix, but the original, it's a bit weak as a Taylor song. The songwriting isn't the best, but the chorus is fine. There's a decent hook. Arciento, I somehow know how to pronounce that one. Uh, yeah, it's okay. I like Bad Bunny. Oh, I scrolled too far. Snooze and ICU are both pretty intimate R&B tracks. They're slow. That's not really my type, but I can't hate on them. Trance was not one of my favorites from that Metro Boomin album, which I still really like. So it ended up decently high. Love You Anyway by Luke Combs is a little slow and uneventful for me, but Luke Combs is nice. Boy's a Liar too. It's decently catchy, I can't lie. Tennessee Orange, this one was so long ago. I just remember placing it in the best Meiji songs of the month and really wanting to like it more, but I couldn't. Rock in a Hard Place is a perfectly fine country song from Bailey Zimmerman. Calm Down is pretty chill. It's some cool vibes. I don't know why it's made it so high, but I'm not complaining at all. Kill Bill by SZA, once again, not one of my highlights from that record, even though it is one of the more interesting tracks on that one. I'm going to be honest. Yep, I said it. Next Thing You Know by Jordan Davis. It is just a slice of life song, but it is pretty sweet. I'm fine with it. All My Life by Lil Durk and J. Cole. Really, the only thing holding this back for me is the children choir in the chorus. It's yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that part, but other than that, it's good. I like their verses. Anti-Hero is like I understand why it is so critically acclaimed. It has some of I see why the fans could believe that it has some of Taylor's best songwriting to date, but like for me, I am not that big of a fan of her and like I'm not deep into her lore. And the production is really like fluffy and stuff, doesn't sound the greatest. And Thought You Should Know by Morgan Wallen was made for Mother's Day, I think, and yeah, cool stuff. Human is a really gentle and sweet, warm song from Cody Johnson. America Has a Problem. I still do not understand the hype behind Beyonce's recent album release, but Kendrick is amazing and his verse is as as great as usual. Ella Balasola. I probably pronounced that wrong, but okay. It's a banger. I see why Peso Pluma gets so many hits now because of this. Your Heart or Mine is really catchy. I like it. Snow at the Beach. It's a really pretty track, really represents it really sounds like winter, except winter isn't all that interesting in my eyes. But it's really good at what it goes for. As It Was by Harry is still a certified banger. I'm so glad that became a big pop hit instead of something else. Like, if like there were a lot of annoying radio hits that I did not like, but As It Was the most played. I'm pretty sure I have to you might have to fact check that part, but I never got tired of it. So yeah. See You Again by Tyler and Kali Uchis. I don't know how to pronounce that name. It's good. I don't see I don't see why it's like Tyler's most popular song, but I still like it. Chemical is an amazing pop track. Post Malone is back at it. I don't know what happened with that album he dropped last year that had like I Like You on it. I'm glad he's back. Maybe I can remember why I was so obsessed with Post Malone a few years ago. Morgan Wallen finally gets a great song with Eric Church. It's a bit sad how there are 36 songs on the album, but just by looking through the features, you see Eric Church, you know this one was going to be the best one, and it sure is, except it's about God and Jesus. That is my only problem about it. Moonlight, this is how you make a good, intimate R&B track. Good job for her. I thought the rest of the album was boring. But this one is a highlight. I'm glad it hit the Hot 100. People by Lee Bianca. I don't really remember this one. I just remember I gave it best of the month. I should probably listen to it again. My opinions don't change that much over time. I probably knew what I was talking about. And then Creepin' by Metro Boomin. The Weeknd sounds great over the sample. The percussion switch ups sound fantastic, and 21 is also doing this thing. I love this song. Fast Car, it's Luke Combs covering what many people consider to be one of the greatest songs of all time, and Luke Combs has that fantastic singing voice, and he brings along fantastic production. There's no reason why I would not love this. And of course, the only reason it is not number one is because of Zach Bryan's Something in the Orange. I still stand behind picking this as the best mainstream song of 2022. The songwriting is absolutely fantastic, and it's truly a heartbreaking song. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.